Hey everyone, good morning. This is going to be your daily reading for December the 29th, Saturday. I hope this year is closing out on a high note for you all. I am starting to record the January. There's a few signs already up, so expect the rest to be coming out very shortly. So hopefully you're getting inspired and motivated to start 2019 off on a good foot. Just as a heads up, please remember to subscribe to the channel, especially if you want to get notified when your January readings go up. And I am going to do like a general 2019 reading as well for the new year, so stay tuned for that. Maybe I'll do that one at midnight. That might be fun. That could be cool. We'll see. Who knows? Actually, no, maybe not. I'll probably be a little too tipsy for that. So, maybe not. We shall see, though. Yeah, interesting energy we've got going on, at least on my end. Yeah, it's been weird. Like, I know things are coming, and I would say I also know things are ending. Like, things are definitely coming to a definite end, and it's like the last little tricklings of energy or emotions are like heading out. And it's same like when there's a planetary transit, the energy always like ramps up at the beginning when the planet's moving into the sign, and then it ramps up again at the end as it's leaving. So I kind of feel like that's what's happening on a personal level. That's happening for you guys as well. I'm right there with you, boo boo. Yeah, interesting. Like, it definitely feels like that last bit is kind of filtering out, which is, it's nice. It's been a little rough, but it's nice. I like it. And like I was saying, like, I know things are coming. Our rune today was Fehu, or is Fehu. Awesome rune, so it's the rune of wealth. So lots to look forward to. I would also almost say that there's kind of how do I want to say, part of this meaning is wealth. There's a portion of it where this is earnings really made from your own efforts, your hard work. Especially if you run your own business, or you work for yourself. I would say, especially if there's like if you work from home, like anything from your home is getting a bit of a boost, or at least there's an opportunity or something you've been working on that like I said, like either if it's like your own business or something you run out of your house. If you've been working on that, expect to see some growth. Expect to see whatever it is you've been working on, or whatever the goal is, expect to see some of that starting to come through, which I think is great. So like I said, these new beginnings, they're definitely coming. If you don't see it yet, A, it's either on its way, which it is, or B, you may be in a similar situation where that last kind of layer that's in between you and the abundance is slowly breaking down and moving away and kind of falling away, which is great. You just got to stay strong. Don't get too caught in the feels. Don't get too hung up on it. Just know this is part of the process. You've been doing the most. You've been doing the best, and just continue plugging away, because the reward is coming if you're not already seeing it. This is the Keepers of the Light deck. I wanted to pull it and kind of see what energies are kind of supporting us through this. Okay, I'm doing a lot of shuffling right now, but I don't know. I just feel like I wanted one more. Ooh. Nearly lost control of that. Not taking all of that. Y'all can flip over. Oh, I have a question for you guys. I'm planning on doing like a general 2019 reading for all the signs. Like, I'm just going to do one big one for the year. But I have thought about doing one like how I do the monthly readings, like a January reading. I have been thinking of doing one for the sign. So like, Taurus 2019, Pisces 2019, you know, all that kind of stuff. Is that something you guys would want to see? Let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of toying with it. And just as a heads up, with the way my schedule's looking, if that's something you guys are interested in, if I get enough interest where I think that's a thing, I probably won't film those until we're in January, so you won't get them right at the start of the year. So no, it's not something that is going to come out right away. But if it's something you guys are interested in, interesting. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more. If that's something you're interested in, like 2019 by the signs. Oh, someone flipped. We're gonna take that one. Let me know. I maybe instead of doing like a mid-month reading, maybe I'll do that for like the middle of January. We'll do a 2019, and that might be a little bit better time to do it, because we'll be in the energy, so we can kind of see what we've got working with us. I love this. All right, cool. All right, so first one out, Krishna. Energy of devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized, and you are loved unconditionally. I love this. I think this is almost directly linked to Fehu. You're going to be recognized for your hard work, for your commitment. So again, we've talked about this as a progression. There was a choice that needed to be made. We finally made it. I'm trying to think back to our readings. It was probably in November, but that choice was made. We made the switch, or we made that energetic shift that this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. This is where I see myself. This is the goal. We've made that decision, and we've been working on it. We've been putting effort into it. We are getting recognized for it, which is great. That's where the wealth, that's where the abundance starts coming in. The work is going to be noticed. We also got Green Tara. This is such a beautiful card. I love this image. This is another one I'd probably put in a poster and pop up on my walls. I said interesting because I have been seeing, one of my favorite stores has some new statuary, and one of them is of Green Tara. I've been doing some Amazon shopping, and how it recommends things based on your searches. Green Tara statues have popped up on there. Miss Tara is making herself known. So I find it interesting. Sorry if you heard that firework. We're getting close to New Year's, and people are already getting lit over here. But Green Tara in this deck is a symbol of protection, and not only just regular protection, but supreme protection. The prompt reads, "You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust." I love, especially the cords being cut, and I started this video talking about, that last bit of, emotion that's kind of like part of the old cycle is leaving. It's running out. It's saying goodbye, and saying goodbye by, ramping up its intensity. It's like, I'm gonna use this last bit of energy to, maybe get you in your feels. Tara's right next to you, being like, it's okay, feel it, release it. It's fine. That's what that energy does. It's going to do its thing, and then we're just going to let it go. We're not hanging on to it anymore. Excuse me, need a little water. And then, if we didn't have enough protection, dun, 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 Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. The prompt reads, "You are safe." Again, protection. Angels stand close. Yes, they do. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. I love this. I love this. Like, if you took these three as your spiritual bodyguards all around you, you have Krishna, who's recognizing your devotion, recognizing your commitment to your divine purpose, really, and honoring that. You have Green Tara, who's putting this mantle around you, keeping you safe, blocking out any negativity that might mess with you. And then on top of all of that, you have Michael ensuring it and taking any concerns and worries you have, and taking them from you so they can be dealt with on another level. And all you have to do is, again, bring you back to that devotion. All you have to do is focus here. Everything else is going to be taken care of for us. Amazing. Great, great confirmation. Bottom of the deck. Is it Ashtar? Yes, Commander Ashtar. Call to action is what kind of stood out. Again, all we really need to worry about is that divine purpose, is that mission that we've decided on and are working on and working towards. That's your focus. That is your focus. Everything else, hand over to the angels. Alright. Let's do our tarot spread. Oh, the cards feel a little sticky today. Not actually sticky, it's not like there's things on them, but we're taking those. Did you see that? It, like, jumped out and then like was underneath and got caught. Like, okay, we'll talk about those first. We'll get some more right after. The Fool. Again, this new start, this beginning, this new cycle. Passion, Ace of Wands. So the Fool and the Ace of Wands. Both cards of fresh starts. Both cards of new beginning. This Fool is really being guided by your passions, by your emotions. Which makes sense. I'm talking about this like last bit of energy, this last, bit of the feels, kind of leaving and exiting, because it's making way for our true passions to come forward. And for our feelings to not be so clouded, to not be, kind of mixed in with, other emotions. We're going to take those. It's allowing us to express fully and honestly. For some reason, I don't want to take this last card. I don't know why. Like, it fell out and I was like, no, I'm not taking it. Honestly, I couldn't tell you why. For some reason, I was like, just no, I'm not taking it. Alright, let's stack these on top of each other and we'll just bust through them. So again, Seven of Pentacles. Again, waiting. It's waiting. But it's it's not waiting like you've settled and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to see what I get. It's waiting because we know we've done the work. I always use the example, you've tilled the soil, you planted the seeds, you watered them. Where we're just waiting for the harvest, doesn't mean the work has stopped, but what we've done to manifest this has already been done. We're just waiting for the opportunities to line up, for things to come to fruition, but the work has been done. We're just we're just in a bit of a pause as far as that is concerned. Another ace, another new beginning. So Ace of Cups. This is what we've been working on. This is what we've been putting our energy into. Love. And this, I as much as this does include romance, but this is also, it's self-love. It's love of your circumstances, of your life, of your of your daily routine. This is love in all forms, all of them. This is putting our true heart and our passion into things and manifesting more of that same abundance, more of that love, more of that feeling. Star card, hope, optimism, could be youth. But again, we talked about, new beginnings, new start, hoping for the best, youthfulness. Like, so much is being put into this new you and this new life. I just want to say it's a new life. It's literally it's a completely fresh start. Almost like we're being born again. And it's so appropriate. Here we are coming into 2019. We're coming into a new year. Literally, new year, new you. Like, literally. And look, this new you is an emperor. This new you is, divinely, enlightened and a leader and in control. Celebrating your good fortune, celebrating your abundance, celebrating within your tribe. And steadily working towards your goals and steadily manifesting your abundance and building your wealth. With this new stop it! I love this. With this new understanding, Princess also, Page in some decks, is all about, being a rule breaker, redefining things. It makes me think of a quote from Cinderella, just because it's what done doesn't mean it's what should be done. You are truly coming into a place of power, knowing fully what it is you want, what it is you love, what is it that you feel really connected to, and you're not afraid to redefine the rules to match up with that. I bet you there's some of us who have been really, really passionate or had a strong belief in something, and it could be work, could be our friend circle. Our life didn't reflect that, and we kind of tolerated that for a while. No more, not anymore, boo boo. Look, of the four aces, three of them are here right now. Ace of Swords. This is all about your truth, your desires, your love, and your truth, all all lining up right now, all lining up in this new you, in this new version of yourself. And then boom, the counterpart arrives. And to me, this isn't only romance, especially with these three different aces, with all these fresh starts. To me, this reunion energy that's kind of embodied in the lovers, it's about you calling in the other parts of your. It's almost as like you could have a soulmate, like a romantic soulmate, a business soulmate, friend soulmates, pet soulmates. Like it's kind of, to me, this is this joining of all these kind of pieces of your soul, all these kind of pieces of your starlight are now all coming in at the same time. Like literally, like you've all of them, you know, across the entire spectrum of, abundance and gifts and blessings. All the ones that match you truly, like all of them are getting magnetized and boom, like coming in all at once. Like it's you, like just putting all the pieces of yourself together, and all of them arriving at the perfect time for you to really run this new empire. Literally to run this new empire, which I think is beautiful. And again, amazing start to this new year. I feel like for some of us, if not a lot of us, this weekend, as we start to close out 2018, I think all of this is really going to get solidified for a good chunk of us, which again, beautiful. We're going to ignore that as bottom of the deck because that's the card that fell out that I'm not feeling. Two of Wands, intentions, again, putting all that out there. And then the cycle ends. Tower card, definitely. I wouldn't say I'm feeling like the tower in its like destructive sense, but I definitely feel that like the myrrh getting pulled out, and I'm just feeling a little like meh. But definitely, this is the ending of 2018. This is all the meh, leaving and saying goodbye as we walk into 2019 alive and fresh and vital. Alright, my lovelies, I think this is beautiful as we close out the year. I love you guys so much. Again, thank you for your love, your support, our communication. I love having our little chat conversations, especially in the comment section. So again, let me know how this resonated. Let me know how your 2018 is closing out. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing too. Like if you guys have special plans or special traditions. I'm all about tradition, so I'd love to hear what you're doing to close out 2018. I do think that night is a great time to like do some intention work, do some healing, and write things on a piece of paper you want to remove, and then light those suckers up on midnight. I do think it's a great moment for that. Yeah, if you plan to do anything like that, I'd love to hear from you as well. Once again, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, especially if you want to see the January and the 2019 readings, which should be coming up very soon. I should be uploading those in the next couple of days. And then if you need to reach out and connect to me, you can always DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot, or my personal email will be linked below. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.